Hello everyone, welcome to the second Moto, week number 4. We're back at Phoenix. This track is insane and it's massive. Holy schmoly. Yeah, the lap times, well, I mean, this facility is pretty massive, but the lap times progressively getting shorter, and we're getting a lot of short tracks as the season progresses. That kind of starts here with Phoenix. Phoenix is kind of like the last long layout, but you know, we'll see that we're going to start getting into some short track season. It's going to switch up a little bit. You'll see what I mean. So Phoenix kind of the last man standing on these longer layouts. So if you like these, hope you guys enjoy this one. We're going to be doing 19 laps again. It's going to end on 77. Going to be a little bit different for Matt. Unfortunate. But yeah, going to be ending on 77. We're doing 19 laps again. Let's go through the lineup. Invert. It's going to be Matt, Hunter, Armada. I dig it, by the way, Ramda. I like the color switch every week. I used to do that. I still do it sometimes. I like it. Keep doing it. I like it. Camby, Vulcan, Pride Month, Soul, Luke, Solange, and Detail starting in the back row, all in his lonesome. Gonna throw the nade. Oh, come on. Gonna throw the nade. Gonna be doing 19 laps again here at any moment. There we go. And we're green. Is that Hunter, the really good launch in that one. 4 wide. Yeah, a little bit of rock contact. I'm not surprised. 4 wide. 4 wide again. That's just not going to work. Oh, man. And those can be. Yeah, 4 wide's just not going to work there. I was expecting some cheesy action in Moto 2. I don't think we're going to be disappointed so far. Why are these guys still going 4 wide? Vulcan goes down. What the hell was that? Let's see, any Joker cheesers? Wow, a train. And wow, 4. Okay, we're going to watch this. I'm suspecting, I think it's Vulcan back. They're going to go for his 2. So it's Luke, Soul, Solange, and Soul and Solange are battling. Vulcan right there, too. I think we'll have to see. Oh, it's got to be Camby behind them. I think Camby probably takes his Joker as well. Oh, yeah, I kind of want to watch that back. I kind of want to get a sick shot of that. Hold on. This is why this Joker is 10 out of 10. Solange and Soul. Oh. Oh, and Solange lands in front of him and makes the pass. Can he hold on to it? That was insane. Yeah, we got some fun stuff in the RX series, that's for sure. So that's 4 drivers, and oh my god, they all go over. I love the way this track works out. And yeah, of course, Camby does it too. So half the field goes for the first lap Joker, which is kind of surprising. How is this working out up front? A lot of them going in for another. Roman, Armada. Oh! Wow, Matt's sending it in on Detail. Wait, I kind of want to see how it works out. Does he pass him back here? He does. Okay, respect. I wanted to see that work out. I feel like you could make passes in that turn. Nobody really did it. Yeah, a lot of people going in for their Joker. I'm going to try to follow it. Hunter goes in for his first. I think Detail completes the pass on Matt over there. Oh my god. Luke, Solange, Vulcan, they all just go for 2. They all just go for 2. Oh, and Soul sends it in. Soul and Vulcan with a... Wow, they're getting aggressive with each... Jesus. We got to calm down here. What is this aggressive-ass battle? The UK Civil War going on track right now. And yeah, a lot of these drivers just sending it early and just getting their Jokers out of the way. I'm kind of surprised by that. A lot of those guys just first 2 laps just saying fuck it and just going for those Jokers. And again, look at this. Over there, here's our lead pack. It's Roman and Armada. Detail 3rd. And Matt 4th right now. And we might have a good battle for the lead. Let's just go on board. Classic. Detail POV here. We're going to see this battle. So it's Roman holding... Oh, Roman holding on to the lead right now. Armada 2nd. Detail 3rd. And this is our current lead battle. And it's going to be hard to say how it's going to work out. We'll see. Those Joker strategies are very interesting. It's going to be a lot different this race. I feel like people spread out their Jokers a lot more in the last Moto. We are not seeing that here in the second Moto, so I'm very curious to see how this one plays out. Overall, though, I'm liking Phoenix so far. I'm liking it. I'm liking how it's working out. Interesting detail going for this inside here. But he shifts, he gets a really nice run. I think he's got that inside figured out. That actually looks pretty good for him. And maybe setting up Armada here. Oh, that could have got kind of spooky, but they weren't close enough. Yeah, having a look, but not ready for it there. Yeah, it's still that top 3. And he goes in. Detail going for the strategy. We'll see how this works out. I like it, honestly. I like it. So Armada and Roman going to be the last 2 to enter their jokers. Lots of drivers doing 2 right away. Maybe a couple doing 1 early on. We'll see how long Roman and Armada hold out. Armada notoriously... never mind. Armada gonna battle hard for Roman here. And, you know, this is probably, like, the best position that Armada's been in a race in this RX season. Obviously, he had a really good start to the year. He won a race. He won a Moto on Infinite, and there's detail right there, jumping over him. I love how that works out. It's Matt there, who I don't think has taken a Joker yet. And then there's Hunter, who has taken... both. He did take both. I need to sneeze. All right, I had to save you guys there. That was rough. But Hunter, who has taken both, he comes out in front of Luke here. So this is that second, or the 2 Joker pack. It's Hunter, Luke, Slaunch, Soul, Vulcan, Camby. Yeah, that start was brutal. I don't know if Camby's going to be able to recover from that. We'll see. It might be dicing up a pass here soon. But yeah, this is this massive second, or 2 Joker early on pack here. Going over Matt. And again, then you have Detail, who's the only one on 1 Joker taken right now. I don't think Matt's taken any. So Matt, Roman, and Armada. And Roman's got a big gap on Armada, right? I don't know what happened, but he's opened up a big gap on him right there. But those are... So Roman, Matt, and Armada, they still have to take 2. Detail still has to take 1. And then, as far as I can tell, that's it. Everybody else is taken there. So this is going to be a weird one. Let's see how this works out. So I think Detail's had a pretty good run through the pack. I think he's a guy to watch for the lead. And then I think the lead of that 2 Joker pack is also going to be interesting. So like Hunter, Luke right here, who is in front right there when the Jokers play out. I think that's going to be important. And then also between Roman and Armada with those 2 Jokers still, I think that's also going to be important. So those are the 3 different Joker strategy, like, leading points that we're going to be watching here. And we might be seeing this passing. We're going to watch this. This is a big run. We'll see if Luke can set up Hunter here, because this could be a big move. Oh, and Hunter swings wide, and Luke just sends it in. And this could be a big moment. Let's see if Hunter can fight back for it. He's just going to run that outside. He does a pretty good job. He's still there. And Slaunch lurking there, too. Hunter still on that inside, but Luke going for that outside, going for that momentum. We're going to really see how it works out here in the whoops. They both get kind of rough landings, but I think Luke's just going to have that pass completed at this point. But Slaunch getting involved. And again, this is big. Needs to get by Hunter here. Hunter needs to hold on to the spot for his own points. Slaunch trying to dice him up. Love that weird chicane, if you want to call it that. It's more of a double hairpin. I don't know. Weird section. I like that one. A little different. But again, we saw it with Luke and Hunter in the previous lap. It's another zone where you're not going to see the passes there as often, but it is another passing zone. Potentially right here, a passing zone. Potentially those bumps over there. Those are the main passing zones on the track, I would say. You can make passes in other areas, but... Oh! Slaunch with a much better run on the whoops. He's going around the outside. Word to Eminem and the Trailer Park Girls. Can he make it happen? Oh, Hunter aggressively sending him out. I respect the chow out of Slaunch right there, and Hunter just taking advantage of his track position. That would have been sick if he could have made it work around the outside. He put a good effort in, but that's going to slow them both down a ton, too. We'll see if Slaunch can regain from that. Oh, a Joker. We need to see who this is. This is Roman. This is Roman. We got to see how this works out. That's... Wait, what? Oh, yeah, that's Luke over there. So is this Roman... Is this Roman... Wow, did we miss 2 Jokers? I think Roman just took both. I think he just took both. So Luke's in front of him. Roman is battling with Slaunch off the exit of that. And Slaunch is still going at it with Hunter. This Moto 2 is looking pretty great so far. Getting some good action on track. Jesus, that was pretty aggressive right there. Slaunch just going for it. He's just trying to get it. He just cannot clear Hunter. What does he do here? He leaves him room. He plays it nice. Hunter going back at it, but Slaunch could have this inside. There it is. Look at that drive. And that opens up the door for Pride Month, going around the outside. See if he can make it work here, too. Hunter holding strong on the inside. Having a little bit of a nose here. Oh, my God. That was... Dude, that was sus. That was sus. Let's watch this from Roman's POV. Gotta be careful here. This particular part of the track. Pride Month almost going into the stands. Side by side. Oh, yeah. That was a cheek clencher for sure. That was a cheek clencher for sure. Roman has got to be happy that he made his way out of that one. That was rough. That was rough. But now he opens up the door. Roman going for it on Hunter again. Man, I love this track, man. This one's high on my list. I'm really loving the way this one worked out. RX season as a whole, I love every track. Even the stuff I said about Minnesota, I really do love all the tracks in the schedule, but man, I'm loving the way this one works out. The layout's really sweet. So Luke's leading this pack. Slaunch has gotten by. Roman's gotten by. There's Hunter. There's Soul. There's Matt. I think Matt maybe has taken his... Well, maybe 1, maybe 2. I'm not sure at this point. So there's that 2 Joker pack, and Luke's currently leading that pack. So now the eyes go over to Detail and Armada, and this is... I believe they've both taken 1 at this point. So now that's the... Oh, here we go. We're going to follow... we're going to go... Well, actually, let's go cinematic view here. Oh, Slaunch makes a mistake. What happened? Wait, what happened? Okay, we got to go back. What happened here? Oh, yeah. So what happened here? So we're on board with Slaunch. Make a little bit of wall contact, but no harm, no foul. And then Roman just has a crazy run behind him, probably from that wall contact, and he ass slams Slaunch into the wall. Wow. Very aggressive out of Roman right there. Ass slamming Slaunch, Pride Month, probably something that he fantasizes about. Had to make it happen on track right there as he saw the opportunity. And then a weird gopher. Yeah, I've hit that one before too. A weird gopher on the landing, and that opens up the door for Hunter to pass him back. Oh, man, this is a brutal lap for Slaunch. That is a brutal lap. He tried to get it back. Man, that is brutal. But here we go, cinematic view. Here goes Detail. His second Joker. How is it going to work out? Oh, no, that bump. Oh, that is brutal. You got to watch out for those bumps. And honestly, I think Luke would have had it anyways, but it would have been a lot closer than that. It might have been like, you know, literally bumper to bumper, but instead... Luke ends up coming out with like 4 hog lengths. It would have been close. It's hard to say. That bump definitely slowed him down a bit. Potentially bumper to bumper, potentially side by side. Man, I wish we could have seen how that would have worked out. It would have been awesome. Yeah, that's unfortunate. Oh, no. Oh, my God. Slaunch's race is falling apart. Now Soul's got the inside. Oh, my Lord. Oh, the contacts, too. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Last Joker usage right here of the race. It's Armada. Where is he going to come out? It's going to be close. Oh, right on the inside. You've got to be kidding me. And he gets the drive. No way. Armada comes out right on the inside of Roman. Come out. I'm not talking Pride Month. I got to stop. Right on the inside of Roman. Takes that spot, gets an insane drive on the inside, and he's in the podium spot, and all these Jokers have been taken. And Armada's challenge Detail for that second place spot. Is this Halo 4 Season 4 MT? Luke, oh! I was going to say Luke, Detail, and Armada in the top 3. It might be, but Roman with a massive send on the inside right there. This is a crazy Moto 2. Moto 1 was more of a slow burn, but Moto 2 has been pretty wild the entire way. And obviously, I mean, a big part of that is the Joker strategy. A lot of people lined up on that same Joker strategy, so there's a lot more on-track battles, whereas the Joker strategies were definitely more varied in that first Moto, which led to it being more of a slow burn. And obviously, the Joker conk obviously helped a lot, too. You know, the battle for the win, at least, wouldn't have been as spicy, but podium battle would have still been pretty crazy. And these guys just jumping up. Man, I love the way this track works out in Ramda. Roman had a little bit of a look-see right there, and Ramda said, fuck you, and shut the door. Let's take a look at that again. So Ramda has a pretty decent gap right here, but then I think he just gets a little bit loose right there, and Roman's just got a big run, and yeah, I mean, I don't know. Like, that's just the line. I don't really blame Armada too much on that one. I don't really blame Roman too much either. It's hard to make these passes happen on this track. You got to make those moves happen, but that swoop down is just like kind of the line on that corner, so that's unfortunate. I'd say it's more as a racing deal on that one. I know Pride Month is not going to be happy with that one. It's all good. We'll throw a rainbow HRL logo for the rest of the month. We'll keep them happy. I gotta stop. All right, we got Roman and Hunter now battle for 4th place. So that's opened up with that cheesing. And yeah, this is crazy. I mean, Armada on the podium spot, and we're at the end of this moto pretty much. Like, we're getting there. Soul is gotten by Solange. How did that happen? Oh my God, it just keeps getting worse. This is an unfortunate one for Solange here. Last week's overall winner as well. This is a brutal second moto. He was on pace after that first one for another great night. On the bright side for him, though, I'm sure he's happy with that first moto and that overall to give him that buffer to afford a moto like this. And I mean, he had a rough moto, Moto 3 as well. What the hell is going on here? But again, taking full advantage of those mulligans. Armada just sending it. Detail going for a little bit more finesse, and Armada lands on him a little bit. Oh, wow, great save. Great save, though. All right, Armada, I got to give you some gas. This is a great moto out of Armada right now. This is the best that he's ran in this RX series all season, and it's not even close. Like, he is genuinely, it's not a luck thing or a track position. He's genuinely doing a great job in this moto. And I would say he even deserves the podium at this point. Just got to hold on to it for another few laps. I mean, he's right there in Detail's bumper. He's not falling away. And wait, are we 77, right? Wait, I am confused. I think we're at the end of the race here. Oh, it's Matt. Oh, Matt, I'm checked. I'm checked. Matt just confused me. We're coming to the white flag this time by. We're coming to the white flag this time by. And Armada's having a look to the inside. Detail's shutting it down. Here we go. White flag. Luke takes the white flag. No Joker cheese, but we could see some cheese here. Could it happen? It's not going to happen, so that's going to make the rest of this lap possibly a lot smoother. We'll see. You can hold on to it this time after that first moto mishap on the Joker. This battle for second is not over. This battle for second is not over. Armada is going for it. Can he find the line on Detail? Can he find... Oh, he just doesn't have a tight enough line right there. It might be over for him one more time. Down the main straight, the grandstands, the fans cheering him down. One more time through the last corner, and that's going to be the race. Second moto. Luke going to take the win. Detail second. Armada third. Roman, Pride Month fourth. Hunter 5th, Soul 6th, Launch 7th. And wow, Camby recovers for 8th. That's honestly pretty good. That's honestly pretty good. Camby recovers for 8th. Vulcan 9th. And Matt going to be bringing it home in 10th. Where was Coop, damn it? I got to take my own thumbnails now. Fuck. But yeah. Nice. But yeah, that was a wow, a good night on Phoenix. The races were great. First one, a little bit of a different. First one was like a racer's race. Like if you're just spectating, you probably wouldn't appreciate it as much. But from a racer's POV, first one slow burn, pretty fun to watch. Second one was more of a straight, as you expect with the second motos, right? Second one was more of a straightforward, bang out, freaking just action cheese all throughout the damn race. And yeah, both pretty good. Both pretty good watches. I think this was maybe competitive. I still think Linden Hill to watch was probably still the most fun to watch, but Phoenix might be number 2 for me. This is a really fun race to watch. It was a good one to run laps on, too. I really like the way that this track worked out. So let's take a look at the overall standings. I'll give you guys that here to close out the night. So this is a strong one, and if you were paying attention, you could figure out the math on your own. You'd figure out the detail a little bit late on this one, but he's there. He's always there. He's always going to take at least one and probably more, and this is the start of it. Phoenix taking his first overall win on the season. Obviously, that first moto, Cheese, was huge. Took advantage of that. Ran a great first moto, too, starting in 7th and making the drive to first. Absolutely deserved it on that one. That was a pretty wild drive. Was not expecting him to be in tension for the win on that one. Taking the win there. Slaunch taking 2nd, Luke 3rd. Running out the top 5, Soul 4th, and Roman 5th in that first moto. Recapping it again. I guess we're just doing the recap at this point. Again, the top 5 Moto 2. We just covered it. Luke Detail. Armada. It's got to be his first podium of the season, right? Absolutely is. Got to give a shout out to Armada. I should do it here. Yeah, anyways. Armada in that 3rd place. Shout out. First, not only his first podium, his first top 5 on the season. Good run. That Moto 2 was really good. Like, and he had pace. Like, Armada was on it. That was his best moto he's ran in a minute. Got to give him credit there. And then rounding out the top 5, Pride Month 4th and Hunter 5th. Yeah, so again, Detail taking that overall win by 1 point. It ended up being a 1-point gap again. Obviously, Yarnum wasn't. But Liddon Hill was a 1-point gap. 32 for Luke, 31 for Detail. This time, it was 32 for Detail, 31 for Luke. 3 weeks of the 4 weeks of the season, we have had a 1-point overall gap. Oh, Minnesota, right. Minnesota ended up being a freaking tie, so it's actually 2. It was a freaking tie. I forgot about that. Dude, that's wild. We've been seeing some great overall battles throughout the season. I'll wrap it up. Sorry. So yeah, Roman takes 3rd overall. Holy shit. That's insane. Just the consistency to launch that second moto is brutal. Roman takes his first top 3 overall in the season. 25 points tiebreaker. Slaunch 4th overall, 25 as well. Soul 5th overall at 24. 6th overall, very well deserved on that second moto. Armada 6th overall, 23. His best overall finish on the season, I'm sure. Hunter 7th overall, 20. A tie. Camby and Vulcan off nights. Oh, man, that sucks. Camby had a really good... he got that 3rd moto win last week. That sucks, too. And he had pace on this track. That second moto was just unfortunate, to be honest. Yeah, 19 points a pop. Unfortunate week for Vulcan. Vulcan and Camby both scoring 19 points. They just got to put this one in the rearview mirror. Take advantage of those mulligans. They both can still have very good seasons. Matt taking 14, rounding it out in 10th place. Hope you guys enjoyed it. The point standings, I don't know, maybe we'll just do recaps weekly. I don't give a fuck. We'll see. But the point standings, definitely going to separate a little bit. Obviously, things got very cheesy and close. Last week, this week, separated it a little bit more. That being said, the midfield, I'll definitely do a recap and cover it. The midfield in points is wild this season, so we're going to take a look at that. Hope you guys enjoyed it. 5 more weeks on the season. Next week is going to be Phlegathon. That one is a very unique layout. Looking forward to seeing how that track races. I think that one should be pretty cracked. I think you guys will enjoy it. I honestly think Phlegathon is a really good blend of, like, Phoenix and Minnesota, kind of. I think it's a very good blend of, like, those 2 different styles. And if you liked the last 2 tracks, I think you'll like Phlegathon. I think it's a little bit of a mix and mash, and it kind of works. So that'll be next week. Look forward to that. And then 4 more weeks after that. So 5 more weeks in the season total. Yeah, it's been a really fun season so far. Glad that we're finally getting to do an RX series. It's living up to the hype. Loving every week. Hope you guys enjoyed it too. And see you next week, hopefully, at Phlegathon.